X-Men Days of Future Past in 3D. This is a 2014 release, PG-13. This is a 2 hour and 12-minute film. 2.4 to 1 aspect ratio. DTS HD Master Audio 7.1. This is 7.9 on IMDb. This is 90% on Rotten Tomatoes. Directed by Bryan Singer. This stars Hugh Jackson as Logan or Wolverine. You got James McAvoy as Charles or Xavier here, a young Charles. Michael Fassbender as Eric. You know I'm going to mess these names up. You've got Halle Berry as Storm. You've got Nicholas Hoult as Hank or the Beast. You got Anna Paquin as Rogue, and you got Patrick Stewart as Professor X, and the lovely Jennifer Lawrence as Raven. So look, what do you got here? First of all, this came as a suggestion. You know who it is. I don't know. Some people don't like their names dropped, but you know who suggested this. And I also picked up Apocalypse. That's the next one in this. I'm not a fanboy. I'm not going to pretend to be a fanboy of X-Men, okay? I'm just not. I don't think I've ever seen any X-Men. I know I haven't seen Wolverine. This is really my first X-Men that I can remember. I think maybe way back when the very first one came out, I might have caught part of it. I don't know. And I'm not going to pretend to be a fanboy. So what you got here is a very, very unique story. It's one cool-ass movie. This is an amazing movie. It really is. I really enjoyed this. I'm going to watch it again. It's just a movie that you could watch several times over. We're going to talk about the 3D here because that's really what I'm here for, is to tell you about this 3D. But as far as the movie aspect, I love the timeline. I love the plot. You know, these Sentinels are it's 2023. These Sentinels are killing everybody, and they got to send somebody back in time to stop Raven from killing somebody, so that we could change the timeline, which is a cool story, and that's told many times before. But the way this is done, they have to send Logan back, Wolverine, because he could heal in case he gets hurt on the way back in time. So then he goes into 1973. That is the coolest part about this movie. I grew up in the 70s. I'm hearing 70s music. I'm seeing 70s things all over the room. I'm seeing just the color scheme and the cars and everything. It just takes you back to the 70s. Which I really like that, and it's really well done here. The cinematography is absolutely amazing. The director here, Bryan Singer, man, he filmed this for 3D. This had to be the height of 3D. It had to be. All right, let's get into 3D right away here. The 3D is absolutely phenomenal. It's reference quality. You're gonna have stick outs. You're gonna have fly outs. You're gonna have pop outs. You're going to have stuff coming from behind you. Everything is here, and everything is framed and edited for 3D. This has got to be the peak of it right here on this release in 2014. Absolutely amazing 3D. I was blown away. I loved it. Incredible. I wouldn't want to watch this any other way. And this reminds me of why I got into 3D to begin with, to watch a movie like this. Absolutely fantastic. I thought that Hugh Jackson did a great job. Jennifer Lawrence, I thought they all did a great job. The sound score really helped lift it up, and the sound score was perfect. I didn't have to mess with the volume. I really love the menu layout here, nice and simple menu layout across the bottom back there, and you could pop in and out of the you know, hard for hearing, hard for the subtitles. You can pop in and out of the subtitles real quick, go right back to the movie if you missed something. I really like that. Fantastic. So look, I don't want this to go too long, but I will be looking forward to doing the next one, Apocalypse. I have trouble pronouncing that for some reason, but I look forward to doing that one, and I look forward to maybe getting back and going and checking out Wolverine and the rest of it, and I hope the 3D effects are just as good in the others, because the 3D effects here were just absolutely phenomenal. I'll tell you. I will say this. I'm going to give you a short little story. This came to me from Lowell. He's one of my subs, and he's, you know, he told me the 3D was goodness. I popped it in, absolutely flat. Everything was flat. I go, oh, what's going on? This is terrible. I said, something's wrong. So I tried a 2D disc just to see if they might have switched the labels or something. No, that wasn't it. I put in a different movie, flat again, put in a different movie, flat again. I go, oh, trouble in paradise. Something's going wrong here with my projector. Got in there, played with a few settings, and got it back in, and it was the most amazing 3D I've seen in a very, very long time. So thank you for this. Thank you for this recommendation, Lowell. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to give X-Men Days of Future Past 5.0 for the 3D, 5.0 for the movie. Pick it up. You won't be disappointed. So what did you think? Did you see it? Did you see it in 3D? Did you see it in 2D? Did you see it in the theaters in 2014 in 3D? I can't imagine on that huge screen. It must have been absolutely fantastic. Leave some comments below. Let me know. Maybe lead me down a path of what I should watch next. Right now, I just have Apocalypse. I don't have Wolverine. I don't have anything else. I don't know what else, whatever is made in 3D for this series, but I really enjoyed this. And I'm going to tell you something else. I love the human element mixed in with these superpowers. That's what I like about this human element. You know, there are some of these Marvel movies that it's just over the top. You know, you got Captain America and she's out in space breathing and her hair is flowing around. But this has got the human element in it. The human aspect of how these mutants were produced, which I got to get in to be a fanboy to understand it all. All right, so I don't want this to drag on. Leave some comments below. Let me know. I want you to have a good night. Hit that like and subscribe button. As always, stay safe. God bless.